So what up, fellas? Gonna go ahead and go over the trademark that I like to use against some of these typical coverages you'll face. So, show y'all what y'all are trying to do here. Usually, it's highly suggested that you're on the hash mark with these because it's gonna play a pivotal part in your freeform. Okay. If I can find me like a cover one off, man. Usually like a cover one hole or something. Now, I probably need to push this back because you're going to throw it deeper against man coverage than you are with cover with outside thirds. Outside thirds, you're going to throw a medium against man coverage. You're going to throw this like 40, 50 yards down the field. What you're basically looking for, anytime off man is in play, you usually can't throw anything until the receiver basically runs with him and turns his back to whatever side your quarterback throws with. I wouldn't necessarily advise doing it that much. Like, if you're a right hand quarterback, you want to prioritize doing this to the left side of the field. You can, however, do it to the right side. It's just not going to be as effective. I mean, it'll still be effective, but it's not going to be as effective as going to the other side of the field. The next thing you want to do, if you know it's like cover one, you need to make sure that you got viable checks on the field. So what you might want to do is run two slants and then have a swing route on the backside. Okay, kind of do it like that. Or if you know it's like they're blitzing a lot, you could just block the running back. But basically, what we're going to do is we're going to wait until that receiver runs downfield with the corner. And as soon as he turns his back, then you're going to switch on, kind of run him off just a little bit. Man coverage, you can peel him inside with the click on. And I'll kind of show you real quick. Like I said, if they're blitzing, you'll probably block the running back. If not, I just kind of throw them on that reverse swing so that I can get that them two slants as a check down. Obviously, you'll probably slide protect to the weak side since you're moving your running back away from that side. If you have a good enough offensive line, like I said, if not, you could always just like block your running back or just keep them in the check release concept. But the main thing is you're not throwing this until that corner turns his back. See how I'm already in the throw animation? As soon as he turns completely around, that's when you want to just throw it up to him. And before the ball gets to the high point, you want to get that click on. You see right there before the ball gets to the high point. And you just want to run the corner off the route. So you can either hezzy, like run it slow, just peel away from him just a little bit so that you can come back and backside him. Okay, it's pretty consistent. Like I said, you don't necessarily need a Devontae to do this. Just make sure that you're running the route away from him. So I might run with a drag right here. As he turns, kill it off, just like that. So that's going to be what you're going to do against cover one. Okay, so they're constantly running cover one on you. If you want, you can actually do it like this. Just give them a little bit more of a clear out. You could actually go with some route concepts behind it, just to kind of keep them honest, their user away from what you really want to target, because you don't have to worry about a secondary zone over there passive aggressively trying to react to it or jump it. So like I said, he turns it back, slightly lead it. Simple. Okay. So like I said, you can get creative with your other concepts in case they do try to double team it. And you can see on the backside, see how that route pulls that third safety away from it. So it's just a better one-on-one matchup for you, honestly. So like I said, you can kind of play with it doing different things with other route concepts, but that's going to be your main go-to route. Vert concept on like a flat slant concept on the backside with that option route, which I know will pull that third. And then I can just wait till he turns, slightly lead it. You don't want to over aggressively lead it. Okay, you just want to basically just tap and let it go. I am using I think an 8 on my free form, so I don't have to sit there and hold it as long. Like I said, just kind of go look at the highlight. Like I said, you do have viable options underneath in case they start blitzing. They bring those linebackers down. If you see those linebackers come down, obviously you know you have that slant option to kind of go to. But that's going to be what you're going to do against cover 1. Okay. If they're in cover 3, your throws will be a little bit different. We'll start with sky. Now you do have to be mindful. Sky, those curl flats do tend to kind of get in your way a little bit. Sky typically isn't match. So you could actually motion him over so that you don't have the curl flat plan so close to the numbers. All right. So that's just one option. Now the only thing is, if you don't have a secondary receiver going up the seam, you're not going to be able to pull that third inside a little bit. But we'll kind of play with it here and see if I can do this. See. So it's still kind of the same thing. See how he kind of went outside? Here we go. So if I leave that route there, you just want to kind of lead with a little bit outside. Sometimes you'll miss it because you might hesitate, because really this throw is more about, it's more of a medium route. Like you don't want to throw it too far. You don't want to lead it too far to the sideline. You just want to kind of just slightly nudge it so you can get behind it. I would probably recommend, if in this situation, putting your best receiver on it. Because Tucker, he don't have a very good catch in traffic. You don't necessarily need a fast receiver for it. He's going to pull that coverage, but you can hit it, slightly lead it to the outside. That third will not be able to jump it. Don't pass it too quick, because sometimes that curl flat, I think matches on. That's why that curl flat isn't playing on it. So that's something you have to be mindful for. So if I turn match off, usually if you deal with like match and baseline, usually that curl flat might play a little bit deeper, or if they decide to back their secondary off and that curl flat's playing a little bit deeper, you're not necessarily going to be able to throw that fade. Okay, so if they start doing that, just attack them underneath. However you feel is the most easiest way for you to get easy completions. Let me turn the match off. Let me see if there's much of a difference.
Here we go.
I'll try to show you what I'm looking for.
Here we go.
You'll see the difference where I'm throwing it. Basically, as soon as I'm able to get it, I'm releasing it on cover 3. So sometimes if I misread, and just try to quick hike, sometimes I'll misread and it'll be cover 1. I do throw a pig. Like, remember, if it's man coverage, you have to wait until the receiver run stride for stride with the corner. If it's zone, you can kind of quick throw to beat it open. So that's really the difference. So if you're not sure
Here we go.
what your opponent is doing, sometimes you can just do like a motion. See, now in practice mode, that's not man. They flip their play without flipping their play. But in a game, you'll know. In a game, it'll be man. It'll be a straight man tail when they do that. So that's pretty much what I wanted to kind of get off my chest as far as attacking that. And then we'll kind of probably tomorrow or sometime this weekend, I'll kind of show you guys how you want to attack the cover 4 and the cover 2s. Okay. Then you try to get more into the other aspects of your other reads. Like you could beat every coverage in the game running a 4 verts if you know how to make your read checks and your check downs if you need to put them on the board. Hopefully that helps you guys. I mean, obviously you're going to have to practice. It's not like you're just gonna pick the sticks up day one and instantly master it. You're gonna have to go into practice mode and get comfortable with free forming. I'm just going to kind of show you one more time. Like I said, I'm running an 8. I'm going placement and accuracy, far on the free form, max distance with an 8 on the reticle speed. Okay, those are the settings I use, and with those settings, everything is pretty much just instant. You don't have to hold it. You just instantly put it in the direction you basically just flick it. That's all you have to do with this setting, which is better because you ain't got to sit there and try to move it while the ball's in the air. You ain't got to do all that shit, man. Just flick it, and it'll prevent you from, like, if you do it right, it'll prevent you from overthrowing. Sometimes I do, in tight games, I tend to hold on to it longer than I should, but I have to remind myself, just flick it, and then usually I'll come back and I'll be okay with those settings. Now, I was tending to hold it, which gives you a little bit more room to do that. But again, I was using Aiden O'Connell, and he has. I'm gonna show you why I switched to Jimmy G. Okay, let me show you before y'all be questioning. He's like, "Why are you using Jimmy G?" Well, you got 260 something overall quarterbacks with pretty much similar stats. One thing kind of becomes the denominator. You go to their hidden traits, forget what the style is. These are the ones you're looking at. Okay. Obviously, tight spirals help too. That's good. But decision maker being aggressive is bad. Okay. Sense pressure, being trigger happy is bad. Those will lead to inaccurate passes, especially even if you're trying to freeform. Like your freeform really has to be on point when you're playing like with these settings for your quarterback, okay? Because sometimes you'll overthrow real bad, or somebody's blitzing you. You might not throw it deep enough. It fucks with you too much. I'd rather go with ideal settings if you have them for your quarterback. So average on the sense pressure basically allows me somewhat, in some cases, to still be able to throw the ball even if I got a defender in my face. Whereas if it's on trigger happy, he's not necessarily going to be able to make good throws while a defender's in his face. Decision maker being ideal, that's pretty good. That means like if you make a good throw, 9 times out of 10, it's not like blitzing or anything like that is going to affect you too much. All right. And obviously you want to make sure your quarterback has tight spirals. But that's pretty much the factor for me at the end of the day, So that's why I decided to just use Jimmy G from here out for the remainder of the year. We'll see how it goes next year. I'll kind of get a sneak peek of my quarterback for next year real quick. Let me see what we're rocking with. So he's going to be a 72. So he'll be a little bit faster I could deal with that. He's got decent strength. 60 carry. Throw power is not necessarily great, but he does have good accuracy. I can work with. Does have good throw on the run. He's got an 82 break sack. That could be a deal breaker too. Play action could use some work. I think that's really the only. Stamina's a little low. All right, so that's gonna be bad. I'll have to definitely make sure I'm on point with him because that could lead to picks if I'm not careful. So just kind of see if it changes next year or whatever, but definitely just kind of pay attention to that. You know, that's whoever I start next year, whether it's a rookie or if it's him, it's really just going to come down to whoever has the better hidden traits. You know, obviously hidden traits are a big factor upon you getting super win animations. Okay. So just kind of keep that in mind. Always check your hidden traits, you know, whether a player can, you know, has like the ability to play the ball aggressive. That's usually good, you know, in terms of people that play like zones and stuff like that. Big hitter traits, you know, stuff like that. Really what you want to kind of key in for. It's like my defense lost a lot of good, you know, rip balls and all that, but wish we had some more. I think one year we had Abrams, Mary, Paul Joseph, bro. We had like a shitload. Tyree Gillespie, bro. I had like a shitload of people. I think I had like 8 people on my team with like big hitter traits. Y'all remember that shit? And my special teams was going insane. It's like every time I kicked the ball, it was a fucking fumble or something, you know? But we released all of them. So here we are, just kind of got to play smart, fundamental football, matchup personnel. Don't be out there playing stupid, staying in one defense the whole game.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Think right, open. 11. Go.
Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. And the Raiders have got him. Below Nichols collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Now Lawrence to throw on second down. Under pressure, they got him again. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short. And it's 4th down. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
That's good for a Jaguars. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That is incomplete.
They certainly thought they had an open ball beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Gun. Hey, kill.
This thrown quickly out to Jones. Down the sideline he goes. Zay Jones, touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones, 60 yards. And the Jags get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here first and 10 at their own 21.
65.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now Garoppolo. Here's back-to-back catches for Devontae Adams. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Another big play as he gets 28 out of that one. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 34. They'll bring Renfro in motion right. Garoppolo on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense is moving a little bit, having back on their heels, but there's a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
In motion is Austin Hooper.
21.
Garoppolo again. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. First carry for Josh Jacobs.
You don't want to match personnel, bitch.
Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
You don't fuck around and pay for it.
Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we've tried to work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. Maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Another tote for Etienne. A pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. After one, a 1-point game. 7. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. Coming up. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate.
Bunch ain't in, bro.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation, turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Completed the run. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football.
Told you, bunch ain't it, bro.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw a pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll
RPOs ain't it, bro.
Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll change your offense quick.
Receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Imagine going from bunch to trips. You just don't know.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one.
Gotta give you a heads up. Trips ain't that either, bro. I love going up against that shit.
Down the left sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the
You gotta come up with some off-meta shit.
the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2.
Now you have 3 down linemen. Why would you penalize your defense and pinch in? You don't have enough guys to do that.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. In motion right goes Adams. They'll try to
Tried to tell you. Gave you an opportunity to get out of it.
Extend the lead by 2 more. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone. So we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
And here he goes, bunch again. Bro, you're not very bright, are you?
Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm.
You did not play bunch against me, bro.
Interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens,
Thou shalt not base the line. No, baseline is weak versus trips, right?
This many interceptions, that's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
Better get out of it.
Garoppolo going to change the look here.
Second and 6 at the 36-yard line.
I got this. 2. Yes.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. A yard.
Why would you pinch the line?
It's third down. They'll bring Renfro in motion right. On third down, here comes Jacobs.
Too weak in the box, bro. Too weak in the box. Better match personnel.
But not before he works it past the 50. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Stay on the baseline and see. Oh, thank you. RPO.
On first down, they go with Jacobs
Told you
again.
not to be in trips versus that, man. Come on now. In baseline versus trips.
All the way down to the 37.
Better get out of it.
One, Omaha.
A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. 2 yards.
Have a field day against that shit all day.
Down.
Better get out of it.
Here we go.
At the Jaguars' 35-yard line.
21. Hey, alert. Hey, hot.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo.
Well, I seen something.
Jaguar sack. Devin Lloyd charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on third and long? Here's Jacobs from the gun.
Of course, you're not going to play run defense.
The first at about the 36-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a
Easy
ways to go
points.
on fourth.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage.
Bro, you are a dumbass Madden player. You know that, right?
Fourth down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on first and second down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field.
Stop baselining, bro. Get good.
How this game is playing out so far. You mentioned
See, that's causing you to lose 25-7.
Getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Why would you come out in trails, bro? Come on, man.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
That's caught inside the 20. Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play.
Wasted all your timeouts like a dummy.
No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So we've reached halftime. With
That's why you max up, bro. You correctly align.
You
can't get beat for real.
Orlando. That's where we check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
Onside kick is recovered by the Raiders.
Here we go. 12, 12.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
You ain't got enough people up front to do that, bro.
12, 12. 21, 21.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs, and he'll be brought
Stop
down
pinching your line. Learn how to match personnel and play gap assignments.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
Every past school, you would know Newton taught a law of motion that it kind of applies to it. For every action, you need an equal but opposite reaction. So if you're going to pinch your line, that means you need to account for the D gap and the E gap. Think, man. Think. And you're not accounting for it. Try to give you a tell what I was about to do, and you didn't adjust for it.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the...
People don't like free lessons, I guess.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, 2 AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. In this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that can really change momentum.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I love going up against gun tight.
Max Crosby.
I'm out in it again.
Him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
A deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in replay, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Trey.
Brooks is too easy to defend.
The Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's going to take another shot here. And that's caught.
Love going up against man coverage.
They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 72 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Jacobs will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2.
Go ahead.
They'll look to throw, and that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. The first quarter onside kick recovery. We like these. They keep us on our toes up here in the booth.
No doubt about that. You know that file that we tend to keep that says traditional, conventional? Those got torn up in a big way on that one, didn't they?
Absolutely. But, hey, it works. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Oh, that is incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. Give him 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
Oh, he tried to fit it in
On Miller.
That
was bullshit.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? What's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, tell all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Here we go.
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
That is not offsides.
This is intercepted.
Now they getting bogus with these stupid ass flags. That was not offsides.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
Come on, Bennett, you got to be better than this.
Brought down. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17. Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Burrow will throw.
Let's take that away for them, man.
Touchdown. Drew Sample from 13 yards out. And the Bengals are back within a couple of the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try to get a big play right away and take control of that. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get
They got a lot throwing on him.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards to pick up there.
Got back shoulder fade in your ass and everything.
There were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle. You put it all together, you get a heck of a tight end candidate.
A tight one, 8-7 our score after one. Just across the midfield stripe. Here's second and a yard. Garoppolo changing the play. Second and 1.
Playing man on me, bro.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
I get an erection every time I see it. It makes me horny. No homo. Guaranteed money.
So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They run. It's Tucker.
Better get out that D lineman.
But that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot
Thanks for
easier
pinching
to
the line in.
and ward them off.
Here's
It'd
James.
be easier to block you.
He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown here in this first.
Pinch the line in for me, please.
And the Raiders are able to extend their lead. They'll try to run it with Jacobs.
Thanks for blitzing.
He is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2
Cover 0 is not a run defense,
to
buddy.
extend this lead. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it
Go ahead, Paul, in a pig.
no shot then.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 36 yards.
There, John, you gotta
And the
get that.
Bengals have got it back to within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the
Ball throwing on man coverage.
3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Here we go, here we go.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
21, 21. Stay hot.
Garoppolo looks to throw. A dump off from Abdullah. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. This is screen to Abdullah.
Oh, you get all that D lineman. I was going to attack you.
Get him down as he's inside the 40. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, gun,
They'll
gun.
send Adams in motion left. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Throw left side complete.
You get off that D lineman, dummy.
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow.
Got to eat all this clock up and score.
A gain of 6 on the
Stop
play,
playing man.
and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time
Still in
he
man?
looked it in,
Okay.
the defender was right on him.
I'm going to get you every time you play man coverage.
Touchdown, Raiders! Devontae Adams from 21 yards away. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2.
Go ahead.
And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that one...
Boy, 6'4", and you're going to try to throw it on him. He is taller than your receiver. Don't do that.
Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
That's why I pull him out of that free safety, man. I don't care what his rating is. My man's a 6'4". He can defend tight ends and number one wide receivers as a user. Keep Merrick as strong safety and then kind of situationally use Elps in my nickel defenses. I think that's probably the best way to do it. That allows me to kind of play trips and stuff from my base defense and still get pressure. That man played all them games. He ain't learned his lesson yet. I be trying to tell these people, man, stop playing man coverage. Stop playing man coverage. Stop playing man coverage. Trying to tell them. They don't want to fucking listen, I guess. But y'all see how I'm hitting them shots on them, bro. Just get a nice little quick directional move. Sometimes if it looks too close for comfort, usually I'm pulling back on the stick so that I can click on and come back to it. You don't want to lead it on a vert or a fade because sometimes typically you'll overthrow it unless they press. Now, if they press, you get a quick release on the up, and you don't throw a bullet, like you throw a touch or a lob, you might be able to get down the field depending on the speed of your receiver and the separation that you incur. Like if you have route tech and you're running a fade route, usually the route tech will activate after the press release, and you'll get additional separation. That's why I try to say that. Well, that's why, really, man coverage in general is not ideal to press. It's not ideal, specifically this year, because this year you play man press, you looking to get beat over the top.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
You're actually on YouTube right now, dummy.
And wow, a gamble here right off the bat. An onside kick to begin the game. And the 49er hands team does its job.
Don't quit your day job.
To decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
Means whatever you're doing right now ain't worth it. I work at a hospital, bro.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 18 yards, first down Niners. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown. George Kittle, 26 yards. And the 49ers are on the board first here in Vegas.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here first and 10 at their own 15. Now they'll change things up. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Now they go end around with Adams. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It's a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
11.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. That's caught by Tucker. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
Well, here we go.
At the 49ers 47-yard line.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Garoppolo's going to change the play. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. He appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The home-standing Raiders with the football here. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now Garoppolo. Back to Renfro again, complete. The gain of 5. And it's 2nd down. Garoppolo. He completes it to Abdullah. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 3rd down and 1.
21. Here we go. 2.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Pass taken in. He's been tight end. And he's going to have the Raiders' 1st down. He's able to get the 3rd down conversion. Adams, the man in motion left. A first run for the backup, Abdullah. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now 2nd and 5.
11. Hey, alert. 12.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. It's caught here by Adams. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
11.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
I got
Renfro, the motion man. They're going to run it with Abdullah. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Purdy off the play fake. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. They go play action here, Purdy. And this is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 33 yards. And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want It's just a moment where the...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Garoppolo now. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's free at the 35 and down to the 28-yard line. Now the Raiders are going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Garoppolo's throw pulled in by Renfro. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Hunter Renfro in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I got you.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And we'll still have time for one play before the half, as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25. Final play of the half, Purdy. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
21, 21. Here we go. 21, 21. Get hot.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Just what they need, electric for me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And now look at him go. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And that one not fooling anyone. It will go down as a completed pass, but it will lose a big chunk of yardage. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Divine Diablo there to make the stop. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21-22. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And it is caught. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. We have played 3 quarters. So for the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Ayuk goes in motion. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
First thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Purdy looking to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done. Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They shake off the interception. He'll look to throw, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Play action, Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now a play fake, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything to hold on to it, but a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Here we go, here we go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
13. 21, 21.
Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football.
That defender should have went to the flat.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Buffalo Bills. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And we are underway in Buffalo. And how about this for a start? This is out of bounds. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Cook up the gut. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there.
And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. On the move to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive
the humble mean guy.
the defense forces a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Adams. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
65, 65. White. One, Omaha.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. In motion is Austin Hooper. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 1st down, Garoppolo. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers. And he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
This is a screen to Avila. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Now Garoppolo. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So off is Garoppolo, and in comes Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. The kick by Carlson is good, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Good game, man.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. The defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And the Raiders have got him. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Going right back to Knox and again a completion. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Allen. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. That ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Now a dump off here complete, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of a one-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
This now a 3rd and 4. Incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
In motion, the tight end. Eluding the pressure right.
Sit your feet down, then make a throw.
And they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Diggs going in motion right. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Up the middle, it's Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. From the 9, 2nd and 5. This a quick pass to Davis. So no gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Allen now looks to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Misconnection there. He's hit almost 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. And he'll have
Hey, Zeus.
plenty as it turns out to be
You
a
okay,
big
buddy?
gainer there on 4th down.
So they accept the penalty, force and push the offense backwards a bit. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, fellas. We'll take a breather real quick. I handle something real quick.